Good afternoon, vinyl community. This is DJ Reed, and today I'm going to be looking at the new Paul McCartney album that I just got Friday. And this is a beautiful Sunday today, beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's heaven on a Sunday. And this is a great day to celebrate Flaming Pie. So why don't you get up and grab a chair? It's gonna be a great day. That's Paul McCartney's final song on the Flaming Pie album. Great day. I hope you enjoyed the singing. And the first song on the album is called "The Song We Were Singing," and by Paul McCartney. And so we're going to do a review today on the album, and I want to show you the record. You got to see this record. It's a beautiful record. Flaming Pie. Look at those flames just soar into the heavens. It's a beautiful record. If you can see it okay, Flaming Pie. And I like the cover. It's a thicker cover, black cover. It's not the thin covers that rip on you. It's a nice, thick cardboard kind of cover with it. And it's a gatefold. Look at the pictures. There's a pressing on here to show that it was 180 gram pressed, half-speed master. It's very official. Look at those pictures. Paul McCartney by the Black Door. And then you see a lot of pictures of Ringo, Jeff Lynne, his son James, at the bottom Linda with her horse, and on the bottom right is Steve Miller. So during these days it was an all-star cast. It was produced in 1997 and released in May of 1997, the album Flaming Pie. And this is the songbook I showed on the last program. And you can see the beautiful, I want to show you this beautiful print. I mean, it's very readable with the photos, young boy, and the lyrics. So you can read the lyrics as you listen to the song. I played the album once through, and it's immaculate. The sound is better than it ever has before. The half-speed master vinyl is brilliant sound. It's clear, it's crisp, it's beautiful. It's beyond I even expected. The original album sold 1.5 million copies worldwide. It was number 2 in US and British charts. It missed number 1 by about 16,000 sales. And that was the Spice Girls went to number 1 that during that time. And but you know what? Paul McCartney had released 3 singles from that album, which all sold very well, plus his album. So if Billboard had added up the singles plus the album, it would have outsold the Spice Girls. But I guess they don't do it that way on Billboard. However, it went to number 2. And during those times, in the 1990s, Paul had been working on this album, these anthology albums. Of course, there are 3 of these that were released on vinyl eventually. But he was working on the anthology series with George Harrison and Ringo Starr. Also, he was working on this classical masterpiece, Standing Stone. So Paul and Linda were very busy back then. And of course, this picture of Linda tells a thousand views, really. This beautiful picture of Linda with the horse. And as you can see, she was going through chemotherapy and cancer, and so there were trying days for Paul. And Ringo was not well at the time either. Maureen Cox, Ringo's first wife, had passed away also. So these were very hard days in 1997. And you know, when it's hard days, sometimes we can't do it. And yet Paul McCartney did it, and Linda did it, and Ringo did it. They, you know, during these hard times, they still did it. And you know, we give up sometimes when there's hard times, but they kept going. And it's a tribute to the music world that they went to the extra lengths while they were going through hard times. So I want to review this album today to give my feelings on this album. This #2, pretty well #1 album. I call it #1. Billboard would argue with me, but I call it #1. Just because the singles did well also. And the first song, the song we were singing, is this jovial ballad speaking of the days when John and Paul were in Liverpool writing songs. They were almost, even in their younger days, like brothers, colleagues. And when Paul sings the song of the past, they're like brothers. And they turned out to be the best composing team, Lennon-McCartney, in the world. No one has done the music like Lennon-McCartney has composed since forever. Their relationship in songwriting was amazing. And so Paul sings about the past in this first song. I would put it at the 11th song of 14. It's a beautiful song. I don't think there's any song that's bad in this album. I would put it at number 11. And then I would, at The World Tonight is the next album cut. And it was a picture disc single that was brought out. And it's a rock song. It's like the days of Get Back. It just rocks, and it's great. And so I would put that one number 4. It's not the best song of the album, but it's near the top. And then the number 3 song is a great rock, kind of Wings type of song called If You Wanna. And with this brilliant guitar, and on the new album it comes out so clear. It reminds me of Venus and Mars rock days, or Pipes of Peace, where Paul is suave and just can rock out during the Say era with Michael Jackson. He has that free and easy way with him. And so I will put If You Wanna, number 12, just behind the first cut, the song we were singing. And then the number 4 cut is the beautiful, lovely ballad called Some Days. If you took 500 Paul McCartney ballads, which one would you put the top one? Well, most people would pick Yesterday. This song, Some Days, is at times more brilliant than Yesterday. It's such a beautiful ballad, and the words are lovely. Paul really went all out on that one. It reminds you of the days of Revolver when Paul would write Here, There, and Everywhere. Then we have, and I would put that number 10. Number 9, I would put the song Young Boy. It's kind of a fresh sing-along ballad. And he thought of the Elvis song Poor Boy when he wrote it. The next song, Calico Skies, I would put that number 2. It's near the top of the, it's Paul's Blackbird ballad. It's Beatlesque, it's great, it's one of his best solo acoustic guitar songs ever. Number 2. And then Flaming Pie, the Lady Madonna piano banging rock and roll song. It would be number 5 in my selection of best songs on this album. It's a great Little Richard, kind of a Fats Domino piano riff in it. It's beautiful. And then number 8 would be the song Heaven on a Sunday. And that one is great too. It's a beautiful sing-along ballad. James, his son, does this lovely guitar in the middle that's every bit as good as Eric Clapton. It's phenomenal. And it reminds you of the Wings days with Denny Lane. Has that very, very excellent words, and it's very Wingsy sound. The next song, Used to Be Bad with Steve Miller, is quite a rock and roll song with the bluesy guitar and bass. And Steve Miller really gives Paul McCartney a real boost. This song is just so good. I would rate it number 6. Then Souvenir, the beautiful serenade song. The ending, not my favorite. Kind of ends off with a 78 crackle, but it's nice, and it would be number 13 in my picks. Number 3 in my pick of this album would be this next song, Little Willow. This was more of a dedication to the life of Ringo's first wife, Maureen Cox. And it is one stunning, beautiful ballad, one of his best, I think. And so I would put it number 3. Then number 7, Really Love You. And it's Paul and Ringo together composing for the first time in a long time, probably ever. They wrote this song together. It was written over a very long time, but it's Paul and Ringo in one of their finest moments. I would put that number 7. The next cut is the most beautiful cut ever. Beautiful Night. That's my number 1 choice for this album. It's very much like Backseat of My Car from Ram. The melody is one of Paul's best in a long time. And then Ringo comes on with the choo-choo-choo drums at the end. And it's just classic Beatles. It's just as good as anything the Beatles did. So that's my number 1 pick. And then number 14, it's a very sentimental song called, you said it, Great Day. It was a great day. Paul and Linda together with the horses. The last studio album, the 10th and final studio album of Paul and Linda McCartney. That would end after 10. Their marriage was phenomenal. They were never apart. And they sing in it, It Won't Be Long. So it's the best. And I hope you enjoyed the program today for the review. It's going to be a great day, and I wish you a great day today. Take care. Bye-bye for now.